red-haired Shanks. Alright guys, so today I'm very excited to talk to you guys about the 10th anniversary excellent model Portrait of Pirates Deluxe Edition of Shanks, red-haired Shanks Pirates. Oh my gosh, so out of all the figures I've reviewed thus far, I'm most excited about this one because this is Shanks, obviously a fan favorite, one of my favorite characters because of just the epicness of this character in the series, and the figure definitely off the bat, gotta say, does it the most justice. Out of all my figures, this is probably my favorite figure because of just the amount of detail that went into it. And I always stress this over and over with my figure reviews because Portrait of Pirate series is the best of the best. You are not going to get anything better than this with any other figure line as far as One Piece goes because they truly put a lot of detail. Okay, as you can see with this figure, this is definitely more of a look of probably Marineford around that time. This is where Shanks is more muscular now. He doesn't have that kind of slim look that he had in the flashback with Luffy. He's definitely been around the block at this particular point. You know, he has his one arm, he has the scar on his face from wherever that may be. I don't want to give too many spoilers away or anything. And just overall, the look of him is definitely more of a refined, you know, he's truly been through hell by the time you see this figure. Now, as far as the weight of it, it's standard weight. I feel as though the cape that he has on, the jacket, whatnot, it definitely has a nice amount of weight to it, and I think they balanced it out properly because I think, if anything, that's probably one of the best poses to have, him with the hat in the hand and whatnot, and just getting a nice look of him just having something iconic because you don't want to have anything that's just like standard. There are changeable things which you will see throughout this video where you can kind of change them up, have them with the sword and whatnot, but you want something iconic for the most part, and that's the one that the pose out of all of them that I'll probably stick with. As you can see, you get to see a little bit. The jacket doesn't, you know, it has a nice amount of wrinkles and everything, give it a nice feel to it, you know, the cape jacket, whatnot, but you don't want to have too much going on either, and they just did, I feel as though, a right balance out of the entire figure. Like, I'll will say that there are one of the faces I'm not too fond of, and when we get to that face, but just look at that, the seriousness. They even put, even for the hair, the right amount of detail and everything, and it just truly embodies what Shanks really is. Like, this is obviously like Shanks at its finest. They even give the sword, everything. You could tuck it away if you don't want it, and you can still have all the accessories on him, because I hate when there's too many accessories and I don't know what to do with them. It's like, wait, do I put them in a bag? What, you know, what do I do with the accessories? So they give it so that you could put the sword in its sheath and then put the sheath on his waist and then have the hat. But if you do it with the other style, which you will see again later on in this video, where pretty much you see how he has one arm. Wow, they just, you know, they went everything, they tied it up just to give you a perfect feel of who Shanks is. But if you go with the other look, you can't have all of the accessories. Obviously the hat, maybe you could try to put it on his head. I guess that's another complaint, is that the hat doesn't really go perfectly around the head. It kind of just looks like that face right there. I don't really care for it too much. It just kind of looks a little bit silly. But the rest of the faces look great, and you obviously you don't have to stick with that one. He just looks a little bit too like, oh, I mean, he looks mad as fuck, but I don't know, it's just an open mouth, just kind of looks weird. And as you can see once again, it's just really, like, that look is awesome, and it's probably the better look, but you can't have all the accessories in one go, because you gotta have the sword there, and then, like, the hat doesn't really stay on the head, which again is one of my complaints. But overall, as far as, like, just, if you want a statue, which is, I believe, what most people buy these for, you know, because they're truly collectibles, then this is definitely the one to get, because it's just truly amazing. Let me know what you guys think, though. Does this figure do Shanks justice? Does it embody all the epicness that he is? Also, if you want to pick this figure up or any other figures, make sure to visit Kolektakon.com. There's new pre-orders as well for Nami, Zoro, Chopper, Vivi, Crocodile. There's a lot of new pre-orders you can pick up, and definitely go to Kolektakon.com if you want this greatness of a figure. But that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm World, and as always, people, have a Shanks awesome epic day.